Hey guys, we're back again with another video. Today, we're looking at top 10 actors you didn't know release music. Yo, just because you can act, don't mean you can sing. Vice versa. So today we're looking at actors I thought they could sing. So hey, let's get right into it. Subscribe, like if you haven't seen me before, drop a comment on what else I should react to. Let's get into it.
Okay, let's start with Launchpad McQuack.
That's not the action. Banging movie. Banging movie. This movie here, banged.
Welcome to Miss Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 actors you didn't know released music.
Good luck trying to beat the drums.
For this list, we'll be looking at Hollywood celebrities who've also tried their hand at a musical career. Which actors were you surprised to learn have musical aspirations? Let us know in the comments.
If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below.
No free pump.
Hale. Music was actually this television actress's
She looks
first
familiar.
love. In 2003, a young Lucy Hale was on a season of American Juniors, a singing competition show for kids.
Ryan Seacrest was hosting it.
Okay.
Juniors, a singing competition show for kids.
Ryan Seacrest was hosting it. And they only did it for one season because I don't think it went that well.
Yeah, people didn't maybe enjoy seeing children have their dreams broken.
She made it to the top 5 and actually joined a group of contestants in releasing a studio album as a group. After moving to Los Angeles in hopes of getting a record deal, Hale decided to pursue acting instead.
Well, and I write too.
I haven't watched Pretty Liars, but
And so far it's mostly personal.
Teen Wolf, Vampire Diaries. She looks.
I'm impressed.
Like super nice.
She made a name for herself on the CW series
Can we hear
Pretty
the
Little
singing?
Liars, but did not forget her musical roots. In 2014, she released a country pop album called Road Between. Her sound is similar to Faith Hill or Shania Twain, and the album was mostly positively received.
Baby, you sound good to me. Baby, you sound so good to me.
Number 9,
Hey,
Emmy
yo, that wasn't bad. She's from Shameless.
Rossum. After
She's
her
from
starring
Shameless.
role in the movie adaptation of The Phantom of the Opera,
think-
Emmy Rossum embarked on her own music career. She chose to
sounds like
explore
opera to
making
me.
pop music, but didn't
That's
release
Shameless. What's her name? Faith? Faith?
an album until 3 years later. The record was called Inside Out and was released in October 2007. The dream pop on Inside Out was successful on the New Age charts, and Rossum wrote all but one song on the album. She followed that up with an EP of Christmas songs that same year and a 2013 covers album called Sentimental
Damn,
Journey.
she really went about
While
that
Rossum
line.
may be most recognisable as an actress, her delicate soprano is not easy to forget.
These foolish things remind me of you.
Number
mess
8,
with that.
Ansel
No.
Elgort.
That-
With a
these-
background
they
in
have me
ballet
ransom
and
that.
performing arts, is it really surprising Ansel Elgort
Wait.
would be interested in music as well?
Babyfish. Baby Driver. Babyfish Driver. Baby Driver.
The actor started gaining traction in Hollywood after his role in the 2014 film The Fault in Our Stars, but Elgort began producing music around the same time.
Your heart's in the ground, frozen over. My heart's in the sky, supernova.
I feel like I've heard that
Under the name
Supernova song.
Anselo, he made a SoundCloud account and started DJing. He then wrote and recorded several electronic dance songs before signing a deal with Island/Universal Records in 2015. Since then,
Yeah, so he's an
Elgort has
artist at
released
this point.
6 singles
6?
and was featured on a Logic song on the rapper's 3rd studio
Bro,
album.
if you're featured on Logic, if you're featured on Logic, you made it. Logic, it's cool.
Come away with me. Let me take you from this world of insanity.
Number 7, Jeremy
Ain't
Renner.
no way.
Although most well known
Ain't
for his role
no
as
way.
Hawkeye in the
Hawkeye.
Marvel Cinematic Universe,
Hawkeye.
Jeremy Renner actually lists music as his
Hawkeye.
first passion.
No matter where in time and space, I'll carry you inside of me.
He played drums in his high school band and began writing his own songs early in his career. Also a guitarist and keyboardist, Renner has made music as a solo act and as part of the band Sons of Ben.
You shimmer like gold. Now, baby, let's ride.
The actor released his first EP called The Medicine in March 2020 and dropped another project later that year. He has established a style with a gravelly tone and a country rock production, which can be recognised on many of his tracks.
You're the perfect distraction. You're the main attraction.
Number 6, Tom Hardy.
I've heard the
Real
name.
fans know him as Tommy Number 1. The English actor's short-lived music career was almost lost to history until 2018. His friend, hip-hop producer Edward Tracy, uploaded the nearly 20-year-old mixtape they made together to Bandcamp.
These are memories to die for, people to die for. These are real lives to live for, people to die for.
The mix called
I feel like it's people to die for, memories to die for. I don't know, I could be wrong. Tom Hardy, is
Falling
this
on
what
Your
you're
Ass
on?
in 1999 features lyrics written by Hardy and production by Tracy under the pseudonym Eddie Too Tall. The tape is filled with jumpy and creative samples from music and films alongside Hardy's rapping.
Shorty, there's more man under the night, they're looking down on us, carving up our freedom. To respect, we don't need them.
Before the project resurfaced, Hardy admitted to the BBC that he started rapping at around 14 years old, but said he wasn't very good. Thanks to Eddie Too Tall's upload, fans can judge the actor's musical talents for themselves.
And now you see us coming after them, in the darkness. But there's too many of us.
Number 5, Ryan Gosling. Before he was nominated for an Oscar for singing and dancing in the movie musical La La Land, Ryan Gosling was part of a rock band. The Canadian actor formed Dead Man's Bones with his friend Zach Shields. Their self-titled debut album was conceived as a monster-themed musical, and it leans into that eccentricity. Released in 2009 and recorded with a full children's choir, Dead Man's Bones is a bit of a spooky listen. Gosling plays piano, guitar, bass guitar and cello on the record, as well as
I'll give it up. He's a talented man, right, Gosling?
contributing vocals. The band never recorded another album, but Gosling brushed up on his piano chops nearly a decade later for La La Land. Number 4, Michael Cera. After gaining critical acclaim and a strong following for performances in films like Superbad and Juno, Michael Cera revealed his musical talents. The actor contributed to the soundtracks of his films Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Banging movie, Scott Pilgrim.
Oh my God, it's drunk.
She's fine.
He also played mandolin on a 2010 Weezer song and began touring with the band Mr. Heavenly as a bass player. In 2014, Cera dropped an indie folk album called True That. At 18 tracks, critics thought the project was a bit long, but still a compelling and sweet record.
Search for that happy thought, the one from before.
He followed it up by collaborating with
I don't
Sharon
know about that one, innit? It's not a bit of me. I don't listen to the indie.
Van Etten on the song Best I Can in 2017. If you're looking for a lo-fi listen, Cera's music might hit the spot.
Was it a dream we shared? Or was I half awake?
Number 3, Naomi Campbell.
That's a bit of you, that's a bit of you. Hey, don't let your passion go, even if you come famous at one thing. Yeah, she's an actor trying to be a singer.
A career in music isn't for everyone. In 1994, Naomi Campbell was one of the most influential supermodels in the world. The English model and actress wanted to diversify her portfolio.
I hear the change coming, it's only a matter of time.
That year, she would release a novel as well as her album Baby Woman.
I can't
The
tell
pop
she's
and
black or
R&B
white.
record was panned by critics
looks like she's got
and
a lot
suffered
of
commercially, reportedly selling only 175 copies in the first 2 weeks of its release.
I'm giving
Damn, that tanked. Damn.
you the best of me.
Although
She sounds like an off-brand Michael Jackson.
Though it was a failure in the United Kingdom, the album did sell over 1 million copies worldwide because of its success in Japan. Campbell has had much more success as a model and actress in music videos than in her debut recording endeavour.
Young Jeezy.
Number 2, Robert Downey Jr. Hawkeye isn't the only Avenger making music. Iron Man himself, Robert Downey Jr., wrote and recorded an album back in 2004.
The Futurist, gentlemen! The Futurist is here!
The jazz and folk project was called The Futurist and featured the actor playing piano, organ and percussion on various tracks. Of the 10 songs, Downey Jr. wrote 8. The other 2 are covers.
Funny now when I don't show up on Monday, they're gone nuts and eat their hats.
The second track,
I need to listen to a bit more of that, you know.
Broken, is played over the end credits of the Shane Black film Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which Downey Jr. starred in.
Loving these modern times, there'll be someone new every night.
Although it was fairly well received, Downey Jr. only made the one album. He chose instead to focus on his acting career, which would take off to new heights just a few years later. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Leighton Meester. She followed her feature on Cobra Starship's Good Girls Go Bad with an album 5 years later. Hugh Laurie. The British thespian is also...
House! That guy played a house fam in House. The Doctor showing
jazz
it.
Instrumentalist.
Yo!
Got me under your spell, like a man in a trance.
Toni Collette. She released an album as the lead singer of Toni Collette and The Finish.
Beautiful, awkward pictures that stay in your mind.
Priyanka Chopra Jonas. The actress has recorded music for Bollywood films and had a short-lived pop career.
I'm feeling so excited right now. I'm hotter than the tropics.
Joe Pesci. He released 3 studio albums, including one based on his character in My Cousin Vinny.
So you don't have to ask, getting everything by flash and cash. Fighting and stealing, don't kill without feeling.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional notifications.
Marvel can also sing. When she was 16 years old, Larson released a pop-punk album called Finally Out of PE. At the time, Larson had been in small roles on television and in movies, but she began pursuing music after an executive encouraged her to write her own songs. She toured with Jesse McCartney during his Beautiful Soul tour as an opening act. The album only sold 3,500 copies, and Larson chose to focus on her acting career instead of recording more music. However, Larson's singing talent can be heard on the Scott Pilgrim vs. the World soundtrack.
Hello again, friend of a friend, I knew you were.
She's also posted a few singing videos to her YouTube channel.
A black sheep cover is what I hope for in 2021.
Do you agree with our picks?
Can I just point out 3 Marvel stars just thought they were them and decided to jump on music? Yo! Downey Jr. got me. I did not expect that. Nevertheless, drop a like, drop a subscription if you're new here, you don't know who I am, just living Vida Santos. See you guys when I see you guys. Peace.